IND vs NZ, second test, with India under pressure, bowling coach Morkel hopes for some standout performances. With New Zealand firmly in control over the second test, with a lead of 301 runs, India needs some steady performances to launch a fight back and ensure that it does not lose a test series at home after 12 years. When the chips are down, India's fast bowling coach, Morkel, expects someone to rise to the occasion and guide the team out of the woods. With New Zealand firmly in control over the second test, with a lead of 301 runs, India needs some steady performances to launch a fight back and ensure that it does not lose a test series at home after 12 years. We have to believe. This game is a funny game, Morkel said. Our guys are attacking players. There are guys that know these conditions well. The talk before this game was that we are masters in these conditions, and we know how to sum these conditions up. Let's be honest, it's going to be a tough task, added Morkel. After losing the series opener in Bengaluru last week, India opted for a turning track at the Maharashtra Cricket Association Stadium. However, with Mitchell Santner running through the Indian batting lineup, the home team is clearly on the back foot. Related, Santner wreaks havoc to push India to the back seat on day 2. However, Mon remains optimistic. What an opportunity it is for somebody to really inspire and put in a fighting and top performance. That's the way I see it, added India's fast bowling coach. When the conditions are tricky and tough, you will see real people stand up and fight. I think if we show that fight and somebody gets the innings and gets the momentum going in these conditions, you never know, Morkel said, adding a smile. I back the team with a strong response in our second innings. So excited to see how they bounce back and how they play the situation and the conditions. After Washington Sundar's 7-wicket haul in the first innings helped India restrict the visiting team to 259 in the first innings, expectations were high from the Indian batters. But none of them failed to stand up and deliver, making things difficult for the bowlers. I never like to have a punch-up between batters and bowlers, but in test match cricket, you need to score the first innings runs. If we put our hand up and everybody will put their hand up, we haven't been able to do that, the bowling coach said, heaping praises on Santner. The pace that Santner bowled today in particular, was spot on for this surface. Arriving here this morning being 1 down, our camp was very confident that we were going to bat big, but unfortunately, we just couldn't get that momentum going, he added. Related topics. India. N.